next 4 years, just like the question was asked, what are the short or immediate targets you've got?
Well, I think we've put together a document. I had gone into these elections on a document that I call the Renaissance. There are quite a number of things that were put there that we're going to do, and I think, if we stick to them and implement a few of them, the next 4 years should be better than the 4 years that is past.
Talk about next 4 years being better than the past.
Well, obviously, as a nation, as an association, we need to move forward. If in the next 4 years we don't do better than we did the previous 4 years, then it means that we didn't even move forward. And I think in all fairness, people want to see you doing something better than what your predecessor did. So that's you don't have any choice. You need to do better.
There's always been this thing when you win an election, there's this excitement, but there's this responsibility. Is this a huge responsibility for Isabel?
I have said that I believe in teamwork. And when you work with a team, when you bring everybody on board, it doesn't put that huge responsibility on your head. It doesn't put that kind of pressure on your head. There are challenges that we have identified that Ghana Sports is faced with. We have put together a document which effectively will involve everybody who is a stakeholder in sports. Once everybody does his part, the government, we as a GOC, the company, the corporate world, and then the media. The media is very key. In my administration, the media are going to be very key because one of the major problems that we face in Ghana is lack of funding, especially from the corporate. The government has been very magnanimous. Recently, you heard the budget has been increased from 22 million to about 45 million. The government has done its bit. Corporate world has to do it. The media, everybody involved, we all need to complement whatever government is doing. And if you want to bring the corporate world on board, these are people who want, for whatever they give out, they want mileage, they want visibility. Who are best to give the mileage and visibility? It's the media. That's why I keep saying that the media is very key. We need to build our sporting brands. We need to make sure that our sporting disciplines become very attractive. Who are the best people to do that? It's the media. So that's why in our campaign document we have said that we're going to attach 2 media guys to every sporting discipline. And their responsibility will be to build a brand out of those disciplines and make it attractive so they can get corporate sponsorship. So the media will be very key in whatever we're going to do moving on. We've also said that we're going to ask media houses to adopt at least 2 disciplines. They can still speak about the football. We cannot. Football is a huge brand, and that's our cash cow. Football has to be given the kind of leverage and the mileage it deserves. But let's also try and then use that leverage that football has, and then bring on board the other disciplines, those that are not very popular. If, for instance, a media house adopts, say, Scrabbles, and a lot of times you're talking about Scrabbles, you're immediately potential sponsors, there's always talk on the Scrabbles in one radio station. So when we associate with that brand, of course, my company gets that publicity, gets that money. So I think that if we work this way and make sure that everybody is doing what he or she has to do, every organization is doing what he has to do, we should see our sports moving forward in a very good direction.
There's this perception that there's some people within the GOC who, just like you were saying, though usually when it comes to times of elections, you have 2 different factions. There are others who support you, there are others who do not. But there's this perception that there are specific people who never even anticipated that or never even wanted you to become the GOC president. How do you bring all these people on board who do not buy into your vision?
Well, it's a perception. And I've just made a speech that, look, whichever side you were on, now you're being forced to work together for Mother Ghana. If you want to stay out, that's your business. But we're all going to work together and make sure that Ghana sports move forward. There is no faction. Elections are finished, and we're going to work together and make sure. And I think it's in God's own wisdom that He brought people from different places and put us together. You don't have any choice. You don't have any choice than to work and make sure that Ghana sports. Look, we're doing this thing for these young boys and girls. Are you going to talk about factions when we should be thinking about what practical solutions to solve our sporting problems? I don't think there will be any faction in GOC. And I've just made a speech on that. We are going to work together and make sure that Ghana sports at the end of the day wins.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.